According to ICC playing conditions, if an umpire becomes sick or injured during the match referee will be the one who will decide whether the TV umpire or the fourth umpire will move to on field to replace the ill or injured umpire. But in other boards playing conditions, normally on the injury or sickness of on-field umpire, TV umpire takes the role of on-field umpire, and fourth umpire becomes the TV umpire. According to ICC, it's possible that the reserve umpire is more efficient for the TV work than the match referee appoints the fourth umpire to work as TV umpire or the field umpire. It depends upon the condition that reserve umpire's efficiency where lies. If he is better on field, then match referee will appoint him to proceed as an umpire on the field of play. The duties of fourth umpire is to complete all the arrangements before the start of the match. Actually, the duty of the fourth umpire or the third umpire starts one day before, and it's better that he must report at the ground around 2:30. If the time of reporting is 3 p.m., he must come half an hour before the reporting of the other person appointed in the match. As soon as he comes in the ground, he should go to the groundman to collect all the information about the ground, about the equipment available in the ground, like number of rollers, like side screen sizes, like drawing equipments, super server, etc., etc. So he has to make a sure to communicate all information related to ground to other officials. He is also responsible for the marking of the uh, pitch and good preparation of the pitch, and he is also responsible for the measurement of the boundaries, measurement of the stumps, bales, etc. And he has to look after every other thing on or off the field for the proper functioning of the other officials or the proper smooth running of the match, like any hurdles in the outfield or exact demarcation of the boundaries and the placing of skirtings as well. He has to work a lot. If a match is delayed due to rain, then he has to look after all the repair work of the pitch or all the work in the outfield, and he has to closely watch the working of the groundman, and he has to report everything to the match referee and other officials what's the status of the ground. Before the start of the match, he has to tell the referee that all is fine, and all officials can start the things as according to the scheduled times. He has to make sure everything there in the ground to be perfect for the start of match, and during any interruption he has to work to make the start of the match as early as possible. It's better that fourth umpire should keep a performer consisting of all details about the ground conditions, ground equipments available, and also the contact numbers of the team managers, team coaches, team captains, and ground head groundmen, and the person who is controlling the light towers if the match is a day-night match, and also the contact number of ground manager as well. So in case of any sort of communication, the match referee should be facilitated with these numbers to get access to all the concerned person when required. Before the toss and after the toss, he should be there in the center of the playing area to control access of different people coming towards the pitch. After the toss, he has to collect the match balls and the extra balls from the team bowling first. In case of T20, it's good practice to collect the match ball and extra balls from both sides, because there is a short time as interval between the change of innings in T20 matches. Fourth umpire has to confirm the implements used in the match confirm the uh, law, like bad dimensions and the glove dimension of both wicket keepers. After the start of the match, he has to look after the smooth running of the match. Example is that when might be disturbed during the fielding, he has to uh, he has to place the skirtings at the proper place and should communicate with the skirting person to place the skirting at the proper place as soon as possible. He has to deal with any obstructions coming in front of the side screen, and he has to look after any disturbance in the side screen, and he has to help the on-field umpires to start the match by controlling the movements of the side screen if there are some hurdles or some other problem. Also important that in one day and T20 matches and first class matches or test matches, he can be helpful to save the time as well. He can control the trafficking off and on the field. If he feels so that trafficking is too much, then he can stop the substitutes if it's not necessary for them to go on field. If some incident takes place inside the ground in which some player become uh, hyper, if the fourth umpire can play his role to make him pacified after coming off the field and observe the things. It's also important that if substitutes were allowed for some injury or some other thing, he has to go to the dressing room of the concerned player to confirm his condition, whether he's staying there for long or for a short time, or what's the reason of his staying and what's the condition of his injury, and he has to inform the on-field umpire about the current condition of the injured or ill or your sick player or any player which has come off the field due to any other reason. Normally, fourth umpire sits alongside the scorer and communicate with the match referee and on-field umpires through walkie-talkie. It is also a good field technique that fourth umpire should not interfere in the communication of the TV umpires with the field umpires or the field umpires to the TV umpire or any other person, because his poking in can disturb the working of the on-field umpires. He should involve in talk whenever he is called. Otherwise, he should stay silent. Before the toss and after the toss, he should be there in the center of the playing area to control access of different people coming towards the pitch. Fourth umpire should also look after the umpire's room and make sure that all the facilities are there in the umpire's room when an umpire comes out after any session. In the washroom, there will be soap placed and towels placed, and in the fridge, there will be sufficient drink bottles available for the refreshment of the umpires. And he should also look after lunch interval caterings and tea interval caterings, as that everything should be there before the arrival of the umpire after the sessions. During drink interval, he should also carry the drinks on the field for the umpires, and it's also a good tactic that he involves in a small pleasant chat with on-field umpires to make them relax and appreciate them for their work during the sessions. If the fourth umpire is vigilant and alert, then the life of the on-field umpires will be very easy, and the smooth running of the match will be very much possible.